But then the Greeks came and took it down and we went back into slavery. We had to pay tribute to the Greek Empire.
There the Lord shall redeem thee from the hand of thine enemies.
And that's where we're going to be beamed up into the charity, elect of Israel. And the 2/3. After they're destroyed, they're going to be redeemed also on the other side.
Right.
Keep going. It's more.
It's like. It says, now also many nations are gathered against thee, and say, let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion.
Yeah, like I said, all of them of thy confederacy have deceived thee. Obadiah, the 1st chapter. There's only 1 chapter. Read that again.
It says, now also many nations are gathered against thee.
Meaning all the nations. Meaning all the nations, okay? Meaning Ishmael, Elam, Persia, Moab.
That say, I'll start from the top again. Now also many nations are gathered against thee, that say, let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion.
Let her be defiled, let her become unclean, meaning destroy her. Destroy her, burn her with fire.
But they know not the thoughts of the Lord, neither understand they his counsel, for he shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor.
Yeah, they don't know the counsel. They don't know the counsel of the Lord.
Right.
I mean, well, they put an image of so-called Jesus Christ being a so-called white man. Okay? Prove that they don't know the counsel of the Lord. They lend to Israel and to their own people on usury. Okay?
That's right.
And if they would rather kept the law, they would at least give a so-called Jew a free interest loan, right? But no, if the so-called Jew go to a bank, he got to get even if he has good credit, he has to get a usury on that loan, interest on the loan. Okay?
Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hoofs brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people. And I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth.
So Israel's going to be basically become invincible, okay? We're going to, the elect are going to become invincible. Okay, we're going to be able to fight the so-called white man in his country and destroy him.
What's that? You got a precept? No.
Hey, unless you got something.
Got something? Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to get something real quick. Just bear with me a minute.
What you got? Second is just 15.
This is Slocky. What's the scripture that it says Ephraim, Judah for the bow?
The ninth chapter, Zechariah.
Okay. So I was a book off. Alright. This is Zechariah 9 and 12. Turn ye to the strongholds, ye prisoners of hope. Alright, now the prisoners of hope is who? The Israelites, right?
Yeah, that prosperity doctrine.
Alright. That's talking about the Israelites, okay? Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee. When I have bent Judah for me, filled the bow with Ephraim, and raised up thy sons, O Zion. Okay, because why? Judah is the head tribe of the what? The southern kingdom, and Ephraim is the head tribe of the northern kingdom. And what's going to happen? Eventually, the Lord's going to put the spirit on these tribes to come together and realize who their enemies really are. All right? That the white man is their number one enemy, right?
The white woman.
And the white woman, all right? Okay, that's right. And the fucking black bitch, all right? And the Puerto Rican bitch, all right? But it says, when I have bent Judah for me, filled the bow with Ephraim, and raised up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece. So what's that in reference to? The race riots, all right? You're gonna have all kinds of race riots. All right? See that? And O Greece is represent who? The so-called white man, right? And made thee as the sword of a mighty man. And what's that? That's the when you said what? The Lord's gonna pretty much make the elect indestructible, invincible, right?
Indestructible.
That's right, indestructible, man. It says, And the Lord shall be seen over them, and his arrow shall go forth as lightning, and the Lord power shall blow the trumpet, and shall go with whirlwinds to the south. But you know, that's the point, all right? And then thus cometh the thermonuclear missile, right? After the all hell that breaks loose over here in America, all right? Go ahead.
Martial law or something. Now, the London's over in riot. They said there were over 700 people charged with, I guess, looting, destroying property, looting, destroying property. They said there was over 700 people charged, and there was over 1,700 people arrested. This article came out today, 13th. Okay. Now they dispatched 16,000 police officers to basically to try to quell the violence. So that's actually going to happen. 16,000 police officers on the streets of London. That's a lot of police officers. That basically was martial law. Because if they seen you or believe that you were looting or destroying property, they're going to arrest you. They arrested over 1,700 people up there. Okay, so the martial law state is coming, you know.
Right.
And over there in Britain, this is how they actually dress. The police. You have the riot gear, the helmets covering their face, combat boots. Yeah, over in Britain they got the little shields, block for the cocktails when you're thrown at them. So that's how they're gonna come into our neighborhoods. You know, that's actually good. I've seen this. They beat the shit out of one guy and I guess dragged him to a truck. And the guy wasn't even doing anything. It was just like 5 guys on a bike, and they were coming coming up the street. And they were the cops were coming toward them, and they basically converged on them. And they just caught, I believe, 2 of them started beating the shit out of them. You know? That's what so-called white man thinks about people. You know, they have any evidence of them committing any crime whatsoever. There was just 3 guys riding them on bikes, and they intercepted them, started beating the shit out of them. I believe took them in custody.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know if the cop shot this innocent black Israelite. You know, he raised his hands up and everything, and he shot him in the head for no apparent reason, because they didn't know why. They were wiped out. They
So,
and he got away with it.
did you finish reading that? What?
I never started. Alright, I'm gonna start a couple verses up. This is
You gonna finish it on this?
Surah 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
It says one people shall start that again.
It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
The sword and the destruction draweth nigh, meaning that the America being destroyed, the sword and the destruction. Whenever the Bible talks about a great destruction happening, it's referring to Babylon being destroyed. That's the end of the matter. Okay, Babylon being destroyed. So whenever you read about a great destruction in the Bible, okay, that's a prophecy. It's referring to Babylon being destroyed. Okay, the majority of the time. All right. What?
And one people shall stand up to fight against another.
And you see that happening. You see that happening in Philly, the so-called flash mobs. Who are they mainly attacking? They're mainly attacking so-called white people. Okay, they may not can conceive in their own mind that it's because they're Israelites and so-called white people are Edomites. They can't conceive that yet. They just believe that they're doing it because Israel is poor, or so-called black man's poor, and the so-called white man has more money, so it's taking advantage of it. Okay, that's what they may have in their mind right now. But soon it's going to be okay. Yeah, you're a fucking cracker, you're the devil, you're not right. That's why I'm coming to fucking kill you and break your whole fucking house. Okay, that's the spirit that Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah is going to put on Israel to fuck these other nations up, mainly Esau, the so-called white man.
And swords in their hands.
And swords in their hands, okay? Meaning what weapons to fuck Esau up, okay? Whatever it may be, okay? The modern day sword is the gun, okay? But they can actually have a fucking sword or machete, fucking knives, grenades. I remember one of my friends got pulled over, and the fucking cop asked him, "Do you have any fucking grenades in the car? Any grenades?
Oh wow!
Do you have any weapons? You have any illegal weapons? Any grenades?"
For their there shall be sedition